Welcome to SLATE's Force Behind the St. Louis Workforce. I'm your host, Shannon Johnson. Today we are joined by Angela Baker, Business Development and Marketing Manager, and Dr. Kimberly Schwelker, Student Service Manager with the Special School District. They are here to discuss the district and how they provide individuals with a career pathway, specifically in the healthcare field, for over 30 years. Welcome.
Thank you.
All right, so can you all tell me a little bit about what it is that you do?
Certainly. So we work for the Special School District, which we know is the largest district in the state of Missouri, and we're here today representing the adult education department for us. So with that includes two programs. So the Applied Tech program, which is a one-year licensed practical nursing program, as well as STL Training, which is our pre-apprenticeship and apprenticeship program that we're going to talk about a little bit more in depth today.
Phenomenal, phenomenal. So, can you break down the pre-apprenticeship program? Since we'll start at the beginning, pre-apprenticeships. Can you break that down?
Sure. So our pre-apprenticeship program is 3 weeks in length, and it really prepares individuals to successfully transition into the registered apprenticeship program. So our pre-apprenticeship, it's called the Healthcare Stars pre-apprenticeship program. We have instructors who really work with the students on the academic side, so they're best prepared to successfully transition, but then also on the personal side, you know, what's happening in their lives. We want to make sure that they're setting themselves up to be successful, to understand what it is to be in a registered apprenticeship program. How do you, balance the education and then going to work in this earn and learn model. So we really prepare them for that successful transition and do provide that supportive environment and supportive services.
Great, great. So what are some of the prerequisites for them to get into the pre-apprenticeship program?
For the pre-apprenticeship program, it's really, and it's in healthcare, it's for certified nurse assistant. They really need to have an interest in the healthcare industry, because this is just the beginning of this career pathway. Mm-hmm. And if they have an interest in healthcare and they meet a minimum academic level, and we partner with SLATE to provide the work keys assessment to ensure that they have the minimum educational level to be successful in this program. But really it's just an interest in wanting to help people, mm-hmm. Getting the right individuals into this industry, starting at this level and then just really helping them as they advance in that health career pathway.
Okay, good deal. So after they get through that and then they graduate on and we get into the apprenticeship aspect, what does that look like for them?
Certainly. So once they've successfully completed the pre-apprenticeship and now they're in the apprenticeship program, that's where really it gets fun, I think, for the student, because it's the beautiful marriage, a partnership between the on-the-job training at the employer and with the student. So once they're with us, the student will have 32 hours of on-the-job training. So they are actually earning and learning while they're with us, as well as they have 2 days of class instruction. And that's where Angela's talking about, where we have we have more than the 2 days of instruction.
Right. So it depends on what model. So the registered mm-hmm. apprenticeship model is really creating an effective structure. So with the registered apprenticeship model we currently have, it is, classroom mm-hmm. time, clinical time, and then on-the-job training time. So it really is a full daytime program, Monday through Friday. They're coming to us for clinical or for classroom instruction. Mm-hmm. They're going to the employer site, which is their employer, for clinical instruction. They get paid, to provide that care mm-hmm. during, as they're learning their skills. And then they have 2 days of what they call on-the-job learning or on-the-job training, where they're paired up with a mentor at the facility or at the employer that provides that support when the school is not there. But registered apprenticeship, it's employer-driven. So mm-hmm. it's a partnership between the educational institution providing that related instruction and then the employer who's providing that on-the-job learning and that mentorship.
Awesome. So while these individuals are going through this process, Some of these individuals may have barriers that they may face, whether it's childcare or anything along that nature. Is there a way for supportive services to come into play with that?
Absolutely. The key component of that is open communication, where we try to foster that at the pre-apprenticeship and then into the registered apprenticeship, where we open those lines of communication with our students and just talk like, what are potentially some barriers facing you that you are already facing or might be worried about in the future. You mentioned childcare definitely is one, housing sometimes, transportation, as well as some pop-up concerns that none of us anticipate. And for student services, it's vital to be with our students and to connect with even other local agencies for supportive resources. But having that open line of communication is so key for the students to be successful, as well as to communicate with their potential employer. Hey, I'm interested in this job, but I'm facing a little bit of life right now. So it's really developing that professionalism of communication.
Good deal. Now, remember you briefly mentioned the partnership with SLATE. How has that been for you guys?
Really good. It's really
Yeah, we've had an amazing partnership with SLATE. So I've been with the district for almost 18 years, and I've known SLATE for almost 18 years. You know, as an educational institution, you know, really figuring out what industry needs, what can we do as a training provider, and then working with the workforce system is, you know, how can we get an individual, you know, in through this training and then into a job. So SLATE has supported our district for many years, not just on the CNA apprenticeship side, but also within the LPN program, you know, supporting students through ITAs, individual training accounts. So our partnership, you know, has been for many years, and we sincerely appreciate the partnership because it's extremely valuable, you know, and it's a missing piece. It's always that component: who is paying for our program. You know, if the individuals we want to serve do not have the funding, then yes, let's lean on the workforce system, work collaboratively with them, you know, to get the funding dollars to put them through this training, you know, the end result, get that job and put them on a career pathway.
Phenomenal, phenomenal. So if individuals are interested in going down that pathway, how do they reach you all?
Contact Angela Baker.
Yeah.
I think they know me in the community. No,
Yeah.
that we can go to, you know, Applied Tech or STL Training website, and they fill out an application. So if they go to stltraining.org, that's where we house our CNA apprenticeship, you know, our marketing and outreach. And there is, you know, a simple form to fill out. And then after that, once we create the program, bring in the employer, create that structure and schedule, then we send it out, you know, to the community and say, if you're interested, we first have an information session. So they actually go to the employer, learn about the apprenticeship program, and then figure out, oh, is this a good fit for me? And do I want to work for this, you know, this company? And then they immediately go to job interview. Then we work with SLATE to get them funded, and then we start the program.
Phenomenal. Well, Angela Baker, Dr. Kimberly Schwelker, it has been phenomenal to sit down and speak with you and learn about what it is that you all do. Thank you for coming.
Thank you
Thank
for this
you.
opportunity.
If you're looking for employment, SLATE can help connect you with local employers who are now hiring. Don't wait. Call 314-589-8000 to learn more about career opportunities. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Shannon Johnson, and this is SLATE's Force Behind the St. Louis Workforce.